Uh, dun, 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 dun. So welcome back to Now TV Canada, and I am just on YouTube channel. I'm your host, Jen. So the drama continues, which is okay because that just means I'm not boring, and we don't want to be bored, right? Boring is bad for everybody. So I went shopping yesterday to solve my problem with what to do about cooking food so I don't lose all of my meat. Potentially coming up, I will likely go have a barbecue with some friends in their backyard that are going through an issue of their own. So I can't be in the house. They have money from their insurance to go find a hotel. I have this empty place, but the hydro got cut off. So they have six kids, and I'm like, well, there's room. And they have a cat. And I ordered like this little cat thing I bought from the store yesterday. Well, it's not little, it's one of those big jungle gym thingies. So I'm like, yeah, I can write receipts, right? Um, but I can't get it paid to the hydro fast enough to fix that part of the problem. So day two of my hydro issue, I'm now using my phone camera because the Wi-Fi works better on the phone, so it doesn't get interrupted. And I have the phone plugged into my smaller laptop, so it's charging, which this laptop is fully charged to keep me going. So like I am like that survivalist guy that does all his videos without talking. I found these wicked slow burn matches, like they last 5 minutes to starting fires or whatever. I didn't grab those, but my mom was getting a kick out of the fact that I was so thrifty and so gung ho at doing like this whole 2 week camp out thing without hydro. I've emailed people about solar power and they wrote me back and they're like, yes, you can convert your apartment into solar power. And then they asked for information about the address and a bill, and I gave them that. And the bill is up over 1,500, and I'm like, yeah, this is war. I want to know what the difference is for switching over to solar power, so I don't go through this again. So I haven't opened what I bought. But it was the last one there. So thank you, Coleman. I love Coleman products. No, I wasn't paid to advertise Coleman, but Coleman can send me more stuff because I am the survivalist. It's a single burner for back packing. So it's super light. 6.7 ounces. Now there was another one that would take the taller canisters. So they would burn longer, bigger pots for the same price. But for the kind of camping I want to do, that's just literally no good. I would just rather buy more of these. These little babies I thought would be like, oh, they're just as expensive. So I bought one. Then I went and cashed out because I didn't see the price, and it was like under $8. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go buy another one. So I haven't opened this. So I thought I'd make the video and have you guys watch it with me. So the first thing I did, to back up a little here while I'm working on this, when I left the house, is I went to the used furniture shop to go get the $89 futon frame with the thin mattress that I wanted. But it was gone. And by the blessing of a God, while I was walking, my mom sent me money. Her sense of humor. Her brain was like, go get yourself a cooler and get some ice and put all the stuff in the fridge in the cooler with the ice. And he had like a rusty one at the furniture store, but I was like, don't think so. I'm going to go look and see what we can find for brand new. But I found a full-size double futon, and it was priced for $125. And this guy has been super nice to me always. He's always done my deliveries free. So he hadn't seen me in a while. So he says, oh, I'll give you $20 off. So he gave me back $20 bill. So then I went shopping again. I went and put the sticker on that says it's sold, and he would come and bring it. And he's like, oh, I'll deliver it free also, right? So then I went back up and I found two beautiful chairs, like hand designed on the seat cushion part. And I'm like, oh, great. I can knit or crochet or something for the back of these beautiful chairs. And it's like having a little piece of my grandma and my Uncle Spencer with me, whom I miss very, very much. I miss all of the childhood holidays of sitting around the table eating turkey together. Oh, I'm so upset that I never got to say goodbye to my uncle and cook him that turkey so he could eat all of the stuff my grandmother's food taught me how to make just by eating it, by being around her and watching her look at her little chicken scratch notes that are in her drawer, her little secret extra tips on how to make sure she gets things right because she had mastered how to do the right size pie and the right amount of tarts for the four of us. And I didn't get those notes, but I learned by watching her how she just dripped the water on to the Crisco or the tender flake lard to get the pastry just right, because if you overwater it, it's no good, and if you don't water it enough, then it's too dry. So the box is open. So anyways, he gave me more discounts so I could keep buying more stuff. And then I found the beautiful, oh wow, it literally is just one piece. Like the box is empty, but it's just instructions. So, and then I found this cat gym, the jungle gym, you know, those big, huge things the cats climb and go all over the place. Now last year I was trying to buy my mom one of those in a box, brand new, to replace the one she had in the apartment for all these years because it was really old, raggedy, run down, full of cat hair. And I'm like, she needs a new one. But I never got the chance to buy her that new one. And this one was just in near mint condition. It was so fluffy and soft and beautiful. And so he gives me another discount. And then I go outside to talk to her on the phone for a minute. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it. And she's like, yes. And I'm like, now you have an excuse to come and visit with the cats. And she's like, yeah, you got to come and get us and we'll have to rent a car. But you can come on the train. The thing is, the train only lets a person travel with one cat per person, like only one cat. So literally the three of us would have one cat each in order to get them all here on the train. And one of the cats, Ben, he's not very travel friendly in the cars. He's kind of sick. He's friendly. He's great when he's at the vet and everything. He's fine for people. He's a beautiful cat. He won an award for photographs. My mom got paid like $5,000 for it. They were so happy with him. He was so beautiful. And it had always been my intention to somehow reach Ben Affleck so he could play Batman, Bruce Wayne, in his movie, getting to know Sarah, his daughter, because her father's name is Bruce Wayne, Bruce David Wayne Johnson. So Bruce Wayne is actually part of two dynasties, Johnson and Johnson dynasty and the Wayne dynasty, which is a whole different wackadoodle of information in the background of the story of Bruce growing up after his parents died and going to the Arkham Asylum and being crazy for a while and then coming out a changed man and then going on to use all that money to become Batman. But underneath it all, he's still just a human and he's going to grow old and pass away and he has no one to leave it all to. And then, of course, Sarah was born and then I discovered her father's name. Well, I guess, I knew that she's Batman's only child. And so the point led to the cat is that Ben would be Bruce Wayne in the movie and he's got the cat named Ben. And talking about the cat, petting the cat, how much he loves the cat. Cat and him are best friends and he's always talking to the cat to the point where Alfred might get jealous about the cat having a better relationship. He's closer to the cat than he is to him, and Alfred's been like that loyal entourage forever. I don't know if I need to really read the instructions on this. Butane propane stove. I'm assuming I got the right one. This is French, right? Isobutane. Yeah, I got it right. Olympia. So I said I want to see at least Ben. I want to have one cat kind of attached. Okay, so I think you're supposed to pull this off here. Oh! The lid just pops up. You think I should read the instructions before I put this on? Might I should take this off. So now I have something here that gives an excuse for them to come and visit. My stuff in the fridge, in the freezer is actually hanging out pretty good. Everybody that I contacted that I'm like, hey, can you store stuff? They're out of town. So that's really inconvenient. Carbon monoxide hazard. that means I'm supposed to go outside with this. But I have all of the doors open and we're not going to have it on for very long. So I'm pretty sure this goes on like this. I have enough. Okay, it did make a huge noise. Okay, so I guess it's not off. Maybe it's off now. Maybe I will go outside. Okay. I don't know why it's hissing at me. I have this closed. And then you throw open the burners here. And then you cook everything. So it's hissing at me, so I better read it. If you have questions about assembly, operation, servicing, and repair of these stoves, please call Coleman. But this is perfect for my backpack. I got an insulated bag for cold stuff. I just couldn't find any ice cubes, is basically what I'm saying. And then I found a 3-man tent for 47 bucks. And then my mom's like, I'll give you some more money if you buy more stuff. She wanted me to get a barbecue for the backyard, which I found at the end of all my shopping. The display one that's for sale for 78 bucks. But I had no way to get it here. And the guy that has the car that could help me is out of town. So I have to ask my friend, can we have a barbecue in your backyard? So I'll probably have to take the roast over there, and I have a bag full of potatoes. I think a lot of the other stuff I can eat from the fridge without cooking, so I'm okay. But this is hissing at me, so I'm not going to blow myself up in front of all of you guys. I'm going to read this right. According to this, it does say I'm supposed to use a match, and I didn't buy the matches. I don't know if I have a lighter in this place either. Technical characteristics to set up danger. Burn hazard. I don't see. Where's the... Oh! Is there more to this thing? According to that, it's showing that there's supposed to be like some sort of wick or something. I don't see that. Okay, so I turned this part the right way. According to the instructions, I turned it off this way, but it's still hissing at me even though I turned it to the off position. I wanted to make cheeseburgers and I don't have matches. I didn't buy the matches. The fire survival guy would be mad at me. So to go buy the matches. And if I have a lighter, I have to go and look. At any rate, I'm stuck at the house. I can't go anywhere because the furniture guy said, I'll deliver everything to you. Because he kept making deals. I got all this stuff and I'll bring it all to you for free. And so I thought, to be fair and kind, I would get up early and move the futon frame from my room to the renter's room because she doesn't care if it folds up into a couch during the day. And I just tried to explain to her that's the convenience of the futon frame. So you just fold it up and then you can have your own couch in your own room and have more space. You can lay down a yoga mat and, do some exercises or whatever. Oh, I'll just probably sit on the edge of the bed. So at any rate, I put the futon frame in there anyway, and the one that's in there still folds up into a couch. You just lean it against the wall. But the wood that usually keeps it in place, it was cracked. There's something wrong when I got it. And then they try to send me a replacement piece. And also no good. So I was never able to finish putting together the last part that keeps it up and solid. But based on the fact that you put it up against the wall, that's solid. You don't really notice it that way. Only if you're using it as a couch in an open space, but then it become a problem. But the new one I saw yesterday has no problems with being a couch. It works fine. It was up when I got it, and the mattress is in great condition, and I need a new one really bad. I don't know what's happened to that one, but the previous tenants had a little boy, so I would gather if they were all sleeping in it together. I don't want to think about what little kids go through when they're that age. I was there a long time ago. I'm past that point. So it's pretty bad. And I have to get rid of the mattress. I have like layers of stuff on it just to make myself feel less cooties so I can sleep on it. So I'm still here waiting for the delivery. He hasn't come yet. I did say don't rush. I'm not in a hurry. But I also didn't expect that I'd still be here until they close. But they'll get here. But I wanted to show that I also found this 5-piece stainless steel camping kit, dishes and stuff. This is from Ozark Trail. Thank you, Ozark Trail. I'll also open this here now. So I'm going to bring this video to an end because I'm going to have to go outside to try that, and I have to look around the apartment to see if I can find a lighter or some matches. Like, I'm hungry. I want a cheeseburger really bad. Okay, it's out of the box. Oh, and everything is in the box. I love it. It all fits in one little container. Oh, I'm going to enjoy my camping trip. So it's got the actual blue scoop so you can measure, drink your water and everything. So you can put this on a stick and you can boil stuff, clean water. And then you have the frying pan, which was the idea for my cheeseburgers. Just like that. It's a perfect fit. Now, they say if you burn this thing on high, it lasts only about an hour. But I can't understand what a person would be cooking that they would need to burn through one of these in 1 hour. You know how many of these you'd need to go on a friggin' 2-week portage if you were using these? The reason for having those now is just because a lot of municipal parks and a lot of provinces have issues about fire rules. So these are there as a backup for when you're in places where essentially you can't start a ground fire or a pit fire or even a bonfire. Like, you have no choice. Also weather, right? I love my kit. It's just perfect for me. I'm so thrifty. So I don't know. Oh, it fits on the little thingy. The lid fits on the one with the you make your stew out of. It's fantastic. Fantastic. This one also fits on top. So that I can make an omelet with this one. You take this one out of here. And then you have that there. And you take this and you put it on top of that. Or you can even make popcorn. in this little guy. Small batches of popcorn. So, yeah, I think it's all good. My purchases. I didn't get the tent. I did have it in the cart, but I didn't get the tent. How am I supposed to do this now? Because I spent enough based on the finances of the fact that I still have to get through to all my money comes together to pay the rest. Okay, I can't remember how to put it back now. I guess I'll have to figure that one out off screen. Just before I go, I wanted to say that I realized there was fate behind why this happened. I could never figure out why the hydro bill was always getting so high so quickly on me, and that no matter how large my payments were, something wasn't right. And lo and behold, I found out when I got back yesterday, when I went to go downstairs into the laundry room to charge my phone using the plugs down there, that the hydro isn't working in the basement in the laundry room. I turned the switch and nothing. The plugs aren't working, nothing. So for 5 years, I've been leasing this apartment, and they've been charging my unit for the laundry room, which is a public unit, which is shared with another unit. And so that unit of people, the tenants that have come through there in these 5 years, have been doing laundry for free at my expense. Whatever they're plugging into the walls, the heaters that go on in the wintertime down there to keep the room warm enough to do laundry in and to keep my apartment from getting too cold where my heaters don't work well enough because the basement's too cold. So they have to have the heater on down there, and whatever other things people plug in with the extension cords and do in there work-wise or out in the yard. All of that has been put on my bill. So I'm kind of glad this happened the way it did, because now I have to deal with the second set of owners for the building, and we're going to have to look at a rebate for the 3 years they've had it, because I'll never get money back for the guy who sold it and had it the first time. So I'm a feeling that they're going to pay this bill and want to quietly just tuck it away that way, as calling it even for the 3 years. I'm not sure if 1,500 calls 3 years even, but I think I'm pretty peaceable in accepting that reality. But my mom again is like, oh, I'll give you some more money to help with that because you need the laundry room. And I'm like, not until they deal with the fact that I shouldn't have been paying for the laundry room for the other tenants. So I don't care. I'm not worried about it. At any rate, that's the reason it happened, right? I had to find out. And that was the only way for Jesus to knock on my head, for me to know what I'd been paying for all these years. And I'm glad I found out. So yesterday is okay. I'm going to try and go figure out what to do about dinner tonight now that I can't make my cheeseburgers, which was my intention, because now I can't get to the store to get matches. But I'll get matches tomorrow. That'll be like number one on the agenda. I'll go get those special matches. And there's like the waterproof ones too. So I'll go get those too. But for now, I'm going to go see if I can just find a lighter even. So thank you guys for watching day 2 without hydro in my apartment here. Please, if you want to donate and help me with this, if you want to buy, You've Got Mail 2, if you want to buy copies of Supergirl 2, 3, and 4, copies of my poetry books, copies of a Smallville Reunion movie, book 1, then contact me. Go to futureproductionsonline.com and go to the contact page there. Look through the work that's there. And subscribe and follow and just donate through the links below, through my emails. And I think I have like a Buy Me Coffee link as well that I'll attach to the videos, so people can click on that and buy me a coffee. That's about my horse dreams, but it still works towards the same goal, right? So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy. Hi, Nicole. Shout out to Nicole. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Christine. Hope your eye is getting better. Hi, Mom. Hi, Sarah. Hope you all come here and visit soon. And we're going to go on to see if I blow myself up with this or not. And I'll be back for day 3. Let's hope I'm not in the hospital. Thank you. Peace out. Signing out. Superwoman from Now TV Canada here in Gatineau, Quebec.